This segment is sponsored by the E-Team at Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Mortgage on a Mission features charitable organizations and great causes from all around the DMV.
Here with more, we have Chong Yi of the E-Team, and also Julie Robinson is joining him today. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chong, let's start with you first. Mortgage on a Mission. You don't hear a lot of people doing something like this where you're just invested in the community and completely giving back. Why was this important for you?
Well, I feel like we come from such abundance. I think all of us. It's however you look at it, we come from something, and we've always been giving it away, but we never really were forward thinking about it.
Right.
And I felt like it's incumbent upon us to do things that are going to bring awareness to different charities. And for us, it's big. We're big on the Mortgage on a Mission because now it's a campaign where we're going to feature charities that people are passionate about, such as Julie, who's one of our closest friends.
Well, I love that too, because you're not just giving your money, you're educating all of us about these incredible organizations and the things that they're doing. And Julie, you're here from the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention, and you have a personal story.
Well, yes, I'm actually a real estate agent, and I've been doing business with Chong and Aaron and the E-Team for many years, and I'm honored you called me and said, hey, do you want to talk about this? Because I'm very passionate about it. Last year I lost my brother to suicide in January, and losing a loved one is hard enough, and then you add the layer of suicide on top where you say to yourself, I wish I had said more, I wish I had done more. You're kind of bewildered. And I have a cousin that lives in Statesville, North Carolina, who is the head of Parks and Recreation, and he suggested to me, he said, Julie, your family should really do one of these walks because it's healing, it's positive, it sends a positive message, and so...
And really knowing you're not alone out there.
Right.
There's others that really understand what you're going through.
And my brother actually suffered with anxiety and depression almost his whole life. We lost our mother when we were kids, and he got to the point where he knew he had a mental illness, and he continued to want to talk about it, and he would go to group sessions with military people to talk about his story. So I feel like me being here is just keeping his message going.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
To point out, you also are wearing many beads, which is something that connects people on the walk, because each bead stands for something different in your connection to suicide prevention and awareness.
Right. So when you go to the walks, they have a big table, and for instance, an orange bead is a loss of a sibling. A purple bead is the loss of a child, and then you've got a loss of a military member, and just being there for the cause. So I'm just wearing the whole rainbow.
Right.
Right.
So, but the website actually has a ton of information that I wish I had known about before I lost my brother, because there's a lot of helpful ways you can help someone who's suffering or get involved, and it was just the most positive thing that happened out of the whole ordeal last year. So we're going to do it again this year, and hopefully it'll be bigger and better. And
so there's 11 walks coming up in Maryland, in the metro area. AFSP.org is the website. Chong, how do people come to you and find out more about these causes that you're supporting?
Well, so you can definitely go on our landing page, mortgageonamission.com, and we're basically looking for different passions, but in this particular case, we're going to be donating 1% of our February revenue to AFSP, AFSP.
Yeah. That's wonderful.
American Foundation for
Suicide
Prevention.
Yeah.
I knew that. But we're definitely going to be doing that in every month, but this is really near and dear to us because Julie's such a good friend. And
Well, we
Thank you for sharing
appreciate
your
story,
support,
Julie.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for having
very
me.
impactful.
All right, you can subscribe to Mortgage on a Mission and tell us your story to be featured on Great Day Washington, and let other people know about these incredible organizations. For more information, visit mortgageonamission.com.